Reload. Let's put this right here. Oh my gosh. Save me, body armor. Alright, you know what? I'm going back. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about what is the best attachments to use for the AK74u. And I know some of you guys who do follow my channel religiously are probably saying, oh no, here Turbo goes again with the AK74u. Well, you know what? It's one of those weapons that actually received a pretty significant nerf in the last update. So I want to go ahead and test out the barrels once again for the AK74u because, you know, the bullet velocity did get reduced if you guys aren't aware. And also the recoil control was nerfed as well. So we have to revisit the AK74u and make sure we have the most optimal attachments on it in order for it to be viable, and that's what today's video is going to be all about. And lastly, we're going to be taking a look at the TTK of the AK74u versus the other SMGs in the game, especially after the update. KSP received the buff, Milano received the buff. So before we get into it, I would really appreciate a like. It would really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to subscribe if you are brand new around here, and also turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Just to give you guys a quick example of how exactly I test these bullet velocities, just so you guys don't think that I'm just pulling these numbers out of nowhere. What I do is I wait for this to go down to 25, and then frame by frame, we're going to see how long it takes for the bullet to hit our target. So at this range, we're at 40 meters. And then as soon as that bullet does drop out of the barrel, that's when the timer here at the top of your screen is going to start going. So let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go frame by frame here. All right. This is the task force barrel. And there it is. Our first hit marker is already at 33 milliseconds, which is absolutely insane. And then I repeat the process 2 more times to get an understanding and an average of how fast these bullets are actually hitting our targets. All right, so here are the values for the bullet velocity of the AK74u pre-patch at 500 bullet velocity, and then they nerfed it down to 383. Now the problem here is that these are marked in red because the average came out to be a lot slower versus the base bullet velocity. The only barrel that I didn't really find any inconsistencies with was the task force barrel, which is really strange because it offers 670 bullet velocity. The Liberator and the Reinforce, apparently they give you more bullet velocity, but they give you a lot worse hit detection at 95 and 89 milliseconds versus 44, which is absolutely incredible. And the weirdest part about all this was that when I tested all the assault rifle barrel bullet velocities, I found no issues at all. They seem to do what they say they do. If you guys want to see that video, make sure to check the link down below in the description. But as far as the SMGs go, all these barrels need to be individually tested. So that's exactly what I did post-patch, just to see if these barrels do what they state they do. This just definitely proves that there's something going on with these barrels here, and they're absolutely bugged. So long story short, you have to use the task force barrel on the AK74u. All right, so here we have a bunch of recoil patterns here, and I tested out every single attachment that does say that it does control recoil. We have the base recoil here with no attachments at all. We got the muzzle brake, KGB, 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧𝗧 compensator, groove suppressor, foregrip, 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧 grip, and 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧 speed grip. And down here, these 3 are what it would look like if we combined a muzzle and a underbarrel put together to get the best possible recoil control. The KGB Eliminator gave us the best recoil reduction as far as muzzles went. And then what I did was I combined that KGB with the foregrip, 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧 grip, and the 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧 speed grip. So it's pretty obvious right now which combination you should be using to get the most amount of recoil reduction, and that's going to be the KGB plus the 𝗧𝗠𝗠𝗧 grip. Now, one of the biggest questions are, where does the AK74u lie versus the other SMGs in the game as far as time to kill goes? So long story short, the AK74u is pretty dominant up close up to that 7.6 meter range, with the exception of the KSP, which has an insane time to kill of 210 milliseconds, whether you're shooting at the head or the body. Yes, it does have a good time to kill at the head in that 7.6 meter range, but outside of the 7.6 meter range, the 74u is going to have a harder time to compete versus most of the SMGs in the game. For example, its mid-range game is going to be lacking versus something like the LC10. If you meet somebody with the LC10 at that 15, maybe 18 meter range, you're most likely going to lose that gunfight to someone using the LC10, for example, because its time to kill stretches all the way out to 21 meters. And as you can see, it has a 300 millisecond time to kill to the body versus the AK74u at that same exact range at 344. So at this point, it's just going to come down to, you know, do you see your opponent first? Do you shoot them first? So that's what it's going to come down to. But if you were to both engage in a gunfight at the same time, LC10 is going to win 9 times out of 10. Now, the same story is going to be applied to even the Bullfrog. For example, this range goes out to 19 meters. Its time to kill is 320. And then if you compare that to the 74u at that mid-range, Bullfrog still has a faster time to kill. So you guys can just pause this video if you want to go ahead and take a more in-depth look at these TTKs and just compare it to the AK74u. But I just wanted to close this out and just say that the 74u is still a pretty good option because of its mobility and its handling. And even though the KSP is the king for time to kill, it's just not practical for most people. You have to be very experienced and know how to use the weapon really well, whereas the AK74u is more of an all-purpose type of weapon. It's great for all kinds of situations, although if you meet some good players, they are going to kill you a lot faster. For example, like the Bullfrog or the LC10, and even the MAC-10 at mid-range. The MAC-10 is still going to beat the AK74u at that mid-range. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what are the best attachments you should be using on the 74u. I'm going to provide you guys with 2 different class setups for the 74u. One's going to be a 5 attachment and the other one's going to be an 8 attachment. So for the 5 attachment setup, we're going to be running with the KGB Eliminator. Remember, I showed you guys the recoil patterns, which ones give you the best recoil control. So the KGB Eliminator is going to give us the best vertical recoil control as much as possible, and we do get a nice little bonus of that muzzle flash concealment if you want to stay just a little bit stealthy when you're using your weapon. It does reduce that horizontal recoil by 10%, but it's nothing to worry about since we are going to be using an underbarrel that does help with that recoil. Next barrel is going to be the Task Force barrel. As you saw in the stats, the Task Force barrel is going to give us the best hit detection possible. Unfortunately, the rest of the barrels, they seem bugged since they are stating that they are going to give us 100% bullet velocity, but the problem is they are actually not hitting our targets as fast as they should. So the Task Force barrel is our best option here, and the one that I found to give us the best hit detection, and also it does extend our damage range quite a bit, so there's no complaints there. Under barrel is going to be the 𝗧𝗘𝗏 grip. This is going to give us the best recoil control possible, especially when you pair that up with the KGB Eliminator. As you saw in that screenshot, it gives us the best amount of recoil control possible. Now for the magazine, we're going to be using the 𝗧𝗘𝗏 mag clamp. So this is also a personal preference. I do want to add that because I do like the feeling of reloading as fast as possible, especially if you're going to be rushing, you're playing aggressive, you do want to reload as fast as possible. So the other attachment here is going to be the Serpent Wrap. The main reason why is because it does not butcher our sprint to fire time versus the 𝗧𝗏 Elastic Wrap at 402 milliseconds, as you can see there, but the Serpent Wrap is at 385. We're trying to reduce that as much as possible, especially if we're playing very fast and aggressive. Now, if you're going to be running a 8 attachment setup, for the stock, you want to add the no stock attachment. Again, we do not want to be adding more to our hip fire accuracy. As you can see here, it does add a 30% negative to our hip fire accuracy, whereas the no stock, it's only 15%. Now, the next attachment that you want to add for your 8 attachment setup is going to be the KGB Target Designator. This just helps you see opponents from a farther distance. It just helps you make a much more educated decision on how you should push the map. But, you know, you can use whatever attachment here that you want to. Just keep in mind of the negatives. All right, so for the optic, I don't normally advise using an optic on the AK74u because the iron sights are just amazing. But if you want to go with an optic, I do recommend the Microflex LED. But yeah, guys, I understand some of you guys do miss the live gameplay, so I'm going to add in a live gameplay here at the end of the video for those who do want to see me using this class setup. Make sure to leave a like before clicking off the video. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe if you're brand new around here to make your way back to more Call of Duty content. And for the rest of you, I will see you guys in the gameplay. Yeah, he didn't expect me there. I'll go ahead and check this out. Reload. That's a kill. Let's put this right here. Oh my gosh.
You have armor available.
Put on my armor, hurry up.
Securing Charlie. Enemy took.
No, I almost choked that. Not gonna lie, dude. Shot's a little off. Bro. Alright, we gotta back up. I am so paranoid right now, I can't even tell if I'm hearing my own footstep. Whoa. Heal up. No way, bro. He really shot my body too? Wow, bro, I'm already dead. Chill. Some of these players, man, they just get super triggered. Come on. Nice. I mean, let's be real, man. Miami Strike is very, very sweaty. But at least you can do some kind of strategy. Unlike Nuketown, you know, you camp in one spot, you're pretty much dead. I'm saving my war machine for next round, though, best believe. Yeah, that's like the biggest struggle sometimes with this map is just being hyper conscious of the next person. Yeah, couldn't even see that guy. There's that spy plane. Bro. This is crazy, bro.
You guys are garbage.
21 and 10. I'm actually doing better than you. What are you talking about?
Oh,
You're losing, nothing.
Like what?
Yeah, I'm playing solo. What do you want me to do?
Win. That's the goal, right?
Win.
Yeah,
Easy
try being
game.
on my
I
team.
bet you use a shotgun.
Is there a guy here mid?
Losing C.
Killed her.
Oh.
Hostile
Wait.
counter spy plane established above. Taking.
Alright, let me help out my teammates here. I'm sure, even if I'm wearing Ghost, this is going to be helpful to them. Good job for getting Bia. Happy for you guys. I'm so weak right now.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Put this here. Oh, this is risky. Let's go.
Losing C.
There they are. They're spawning in over here.
Taking A.
All right, let's call this in. Use my war machine.
Objective is secure. Repeat. Objective is
Are we losing B, boys? Come on, get on B.
Securing Charlie.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, baby.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Oh, boy. It's a fireworks show. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. There we go. Let's help out teammate here. Oh, nice shot. Let's get back on this thing. Oh. Yeah, I can't really go that way anymore. Plus that chopper's out there. What's that dude doing up there? Hopefully they don't hear my footsteps.
hostile death machine is down.
Enemy care package above.
Nope. Yeah, all they're doing is just camping up there. It's making it extremely difficult. Should be a guy right above me, honestly. Yeah. Just go ahead and... Dude. Save me, body armor. Alright, you know what? I'm going back. my god, get me out of here. Whoa.
Enemy throwing semicap.
Oh, war machine.
War machine available.
Let's push up. What? Bro.
Fuels and standing by.
You think I turned around? Alright, here we go.
Machine going out.
So risky. That guy just had nowhere to go. Gotta love it. Okay, spawns flip, spawns flip, spawns flip. Bro. I'm stuck. Get me out of there. I'm on a streak right now? I think I'm on a streak. Let's take advantage of this advanced UAV.
Thanks for the work.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm on a relentless. Gas mine? I like this area. Nice to patrol. Shoot. Good kill, teammate. Alright, let's get high ground. Let's get high ground. Teammate's right behind me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god! Yeah, that spy plane isn't doing anything. Oh, what? Wait. Wait. Let's go around back. Alright, or not. Bro! Yo, if you guys are always on your computer all day or you like to game for long sessions, definitely check out GamerAdvantage.com for these blue light blocking glasses. Quite literally the best blue light glasses that you can ever find on the market. Make sure to check out GamerAdvantage.com and just learn more about it, man. There's so many benefits to keeping your eyes nice and healthy. You won't feel that strain at the end of the day, and you'll go to sleep like a baby at the end of the day, and that's the best part. You won't feel tired at all. Definitely check out GamerAdvantage.com. Use code TURBO at checkout.